I am a pretty stressed out guy. Between work and the rest of life's duties, I feel like I have no time to accomplish what I need to get done in a day. Literally, my to-do lists are always like 60 items deep. I have a hole in the wall that I've been just meaning to fix for like 6 months now, and I just don't have the time to fix it. Literally, I need to fix it before I can leave and, so I don't get charged for anything. Everybody knows you must take at least 3 trips to Home Depot for each project, and I just don't have time to spend that much time at Home Depot. At work, we are 20 projects deep with the end of the year deadlines coming fast. All these things compound into a stressed out Jack who is very cranky and tired, and I just want to go to bed, and I'm recording now, and I don't think the video is going to look good because the lights are all dim. I just need to forget everything and just breathe. Well, I'm in luck, as that's what BreathWrk aims to do.
For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
That's right, the O is missing on purpose. It is an app available on the iPhone and Android stores. Like most apps, the basic minute-long classes are free, with the premium ones with coaches and without coaches, and challenges and a whole bunch more goodies come at $4 per month or $39 per year. The app acts as a breathing coach that forces you to make different breathing patterns to wake up in the morning, fall asleep, calm your anxiety, and energize yourself for a good morning. These options are listed in the app through the yellow, blue, green, red, and red colored classes within that order. With each category are 2 class types that you can choose from. The 2 types are coach-taught and non-coach-taught classes. With non-coach taught classes, you can choose between different pattern types, such as this little circle, or a line, or a sleeping monkey, kind of like for fun. From there, you follow along with the breathing prompts. For example, in the line one, when you go high, you breathe in. When the line goes low, you breathe out. And when it stops, you hold your breath. It changes things by going up and down and stopping at different time intervals, representing how long you should hold your breath. Coach-taught classes, on the other hand, will just play audio from a coach. From there, you inhale, breathe, or hold whenever the coach tells you to do those actions. Sometimes the coaches will tell you to visualize things to calm you down or excite you. For example, coaches will tell you to breathe in while imagining the sun rising to help wake you up early in the morning. When I open the app, you get recommended to complete 7-day challenges for each category. That gives you 28 days of breathing goodness to get you started. From there, you can then complete your daily recommendations, which give you classes to complete during a certain time of the day. You can also change this up to do even more classes throughout the day with the Discovery tab. So, you got challenges, you got daily stuff, and you can discover even more. Wow, so much in this app. With the challenges, you can expect to spend 1 to 15 minutes doing them within the app. After you complete them, your schedule will take you to do about 20 minutes of additional breathing every day. Again, it kind of depends more on how long the classes are. Classes range from 1 to 20 minutes. So, if you got a bunch of 1-1s or if you got 2 20 minutes, it's going to skew the average. With the basics of the app covered, it's time for me to make my goal. My overall goal was to become less stressed over the 30 days by doing BreathWrk. My secondary goal was to complete almost all of the 4 challenges. See, I take a few days off my schedule to have enough time that I can actually accomplish everything I complained about in the beginning. That gives me around 26 days for the actual 30-day challenge. Since it takes 28 days to complete all of these challenges, I won't be doing the daily schedule, since my time will be spent completing these challenges. So if you expect me to do it daily, I can't, because I gotta do these challenges and get that trophy. I also want to spend some time completing a few lessons from the Discovery tab. Lastly, with all this breathing, it would be cool to see if I can increase how long I can hold my breath. So I also measured that using the in-app option. Below is the template for this challenge. Of course, you can visit my website and download this challenge yourself to complete it. When starting this challenge, my stress level was at an 8 out of 10. It was just crazy, to be honest, with everything going on at work, all these projects. I won't get into it, but it was a lot. That would put my stress level at above average. I was also able to hold my breath for 30 seconds. According to this study titled Sports Related to Study, the average person can hold their breath for 30 to 90 seconds. That puts me at the very bottom of average. So far, in doing this introduction and talking about this, the statistics in the beginning are not looking great. So any results I am able to accomplish will be great. That first day I began the 7 days to lower the stress challenge, since that's what I needed to accomplish. Just de-stress from work. From there, I will work on the 7 days for better performance, since I need to increase my lung capabilities. And the 7 days of sleep for bedtime. Lastly, the 7 days energize will be the last challenge that I started, and I didn't complete that, or actually the sleep, since I kind of bounced between the two, trying to cover as much ground as I could. The Energize challenge is my favorite among the 4, as it probably has my absolute favorite coaches in that category. I want to stop and give a specific shout out to Terrell Carter, who just has the perfect voice and energy for doing these types of programs. Here, I'll play a clip from the yellow class.
Finish wrong if we don't finish strong. So, let's go. If you're sitting down, just sit up. If you're laying down, just relax, but get ready. Let's do this. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Now, big inhale through your diaphragm. Exhale, release.
I would say that I also prefer having a coach for the classes rather than not having one. As I said in the beginning, there are coachless classes where you can follow the line, circle, monkey, like you've probably been seeing behind me. There are also the ones with coach that direct you on how you should breathe and add more information, such as those visualizations or, different words of encouragement, such as like, you're doing good, man, you're doing good. I'm like, thanks you, Terrell Carter, you're a good coach. Of course, how good the coach classes are truly depend on the coach, but so far with my experience in the app, I haven't found any bad or kind of boring or monotone coaches. Spoilers, I still use the app occasionally, and I still like all of the coaches. It's a spoiler because I'm going to obviously recommend it if it's something I still do to this day, obviously. Besides the classes, there are the stat tab, which shows you how many challenges you have done and how many breaths you have completed. That sounded like breaths, but I said breaths. This is also where you can start the test for your max inhale, and more importantly for this video, your max breath hold. I'm actually going to hold my breath for like 30 seconds now. The app contains ranks based on how many times you have breathed. I didn't really engage in this functionality or like the whole like social media kind of like come together community aspect. But it's nice that it's there to kind of act as like leaderboards for those who like these sort of things. Again, not really for me though. Now it's time for the negatives of this app. Surprisingly, I don't have very many negatives to speak of. I know, right? I'm the negative guy. Surprisingly, I don't have any. My only one is that the coach-led classes could be improved in 2 ways. First, they should also have like that line or circle that the non-coach-led classes have to help users kind of follow along. Secondly, the subtitles for the audio of the coaches are just completely wrong sometimes. I'm not sure if it's like they outsource these subtitlings to other countries or they're using like text-to-speech software, but they need to have someone kind of like second review because there were a ton of mistakes. Overall, I would say that I really like this app and had a complete blast doing it. It gave me time to get all calm during the day and forget all the shit I have to complete and still have to complete. And, it just gave me some time to sit there and breathe in and out and be centered. Suppose you can just do that on your own. You don't really need an app. In that case, don't spend the money. You don't need this. But for someone like me who's kind of disorganized and chaotic, having the reminders and different challenges and different classes and coaches helped tremendously. I know everyone likes the results, so let's get into those. I went from a stress level of 8 to a stress level, drumroll, of 5. Some of that is a few work projects being finished and me trying to become at least somewhat organized, but I will say a decent chunk of that reduced stress is through the breathing through this app. With these results alone, I would try the app for 30 days if you guys are watching. With it being just $4 a month, the price of a McDonald's cheeseburger, it's totally worth it. My breath holds have also increased a lot from 30 seconds to 42 seconds. It's still on like the lower end of average, but hey, I'll take any results I can get. Some interesting stats from my results page is that I've done almost 1,600 breaths and spent 197 minutes breathing through this app. That gives me 7.5 minutes per day spent on doing this app with these challenges. And again, sometimes those classes range from like 2 minutes to 15, so 7 makes sense on average. Doing both the challenges and daily workouts will increase that number significantly, so keep that in mind if you guys want to try and tackle and do both. I think completing the challenges and then doing the daily workout is the best way to kind of introduce you to the app and the concepts of like holding your breath and exhaling. Not gonna lie, those challenges, sometimes they got pretty hard just because you have to breathe out for like 30 plus seconds, which if your max is 40 and you're doing 30 a lot, then it's gonna be hard. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please leave me a thumbs up. If you have any critiques or challenges you want me to do, then please leave them in the comments below. I will do pretty much any challenges that are requested. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified of any of my new videos coming out. I try and release one every single Friday. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TrueJackJank, at least until Elon Musk drives it into the ground. Visit my website, jack-jenkins.com. Lastly, I hope everyone watching has an amazing, incredible day. And just breathe calmly.